Bob Maloney from MyMMAnews.com, and tonight the champ is in the house. LFA interim bantamweight champ, Thundercat Rell Hodge. Thundercat with a beautiful 5-round. I thought it was a convincing victory last week to bring home the interim gold. And Rell, man, how you feeling, bro? It's got to be a great feeling, all that hard work that you put in. Tell me how you feeling, man. You're the champ in the house.
Man, I'm feeling good, feeling blessed. You know, I've been getting a lot of love the last couple of days, but like a lot of my close friends already knew. You know, I always been the truth around this area. Always been the truth, you know, wherever I go. So it's good to see everybody else get to see that. You know, see my skills.
For those who were just, learning about Rell Hodge right now, he's got that Ohio wrestling background. But what I love about Rell is he hadn't taken an MMA fight in about a year and a half. But what he was doing was taking boxing matches. And let me just say, Rell, talk to me a little bit about how if you think that how much that has helped you, because we know you have the wrestling. Listen, you're born and bred in Ohio. You know you can have cardio and you know you can wrestle. You've been working on your striking game. It's paid off. It's transformed into the title. Talk to me a little bit about all the boxing that you've done to support your skill set.
I mean, I put a lot of time in boxing. You know, I've been doing boxing. I mean, I just did boxing a couple like the last 2 or 3 years, but like MMA is part of boxing. You know, every fight starts standing up, so that's important. You know, and in the last 2 years, just focusing on boxing and taking some of these boxing matches helped me out a lot, just with my confidence and being more comfortable and learning how to breathe in there. You know, some guys they be throwing punches, they just be throwing from the arms, and that wears them out, and they hold their breath. So it's a lot more than just standing up and throwing punches in boxing. You know, it's a science.
Well, listen, you just went 25 minutes, 5 rounds against Rafael do Nascimento. Tell me a couple parts of the fight that you could keep that stick out to you. What's a couple parts of that fight that maybe you makes you either excited or makes you cringe? A couple parts of the fight that you keep playing over in your mind.
Most definitely every time that I was on top for the takedown and he reversed. It had me cringing, man. I was looking like, damn, how did I give that up so easy? And it was just simple things I seen I was messing up on, especially like my jiu-jitsu. So like my coach right after the fight, he was like, hey, we're going to the mat. You need to do more jiu-jitsu. I'm like, I understand. So it's just having my back control for that whole 2 minutes, which I didn't feel like I was in any danger. Like, I feel like I was fine. I was breathing fine. And starting the 3rd round, he was more tired than me. So I think he stressed a lot trying to get that submission in the 2nd round. But just more on my ground. I was cringing my teeth every time that he reversed me. I was like, damn, I let that one get away. So, yeah, that was my biggest look back on my fight that I need to work on, most definitely.
Well, what's great is, hey, listen, it's always more fun to look back on what you can fix from a win than from a loss. You know what I mean? You can be a little bit more critical of yourself,
Yeah. You can be critical with, I'd rather be critical with a win than critical with an L. So, yeah.
Well, listen, let's talk about it, because you've won 5 in a row now. LFA is one of the premier organizations that are, sending guys to the UFC. What do you feel like? What do you feel is going to be the next move for you? Do you think LFA, they're only giving you the interim title. Do you think maybe there's another title shot for you with LFA? Do you think, hey, maybe the UFC is going to call? What is your feelings on the near future for you? Because you're the champ now, man. You obviously are. Your name is going to be a popular name every place. So what's next for the Thundercat?
So I haven't talked to my team much at all after the fight, but we just gonna sit and wait for a minute. Hopefully we do get that call from the UFC, and hopefully what we did enough on Friday last week showed them that we are ready for the next level. But I got a couple guys out there that's calling me and talking crap about my performance on Friday, which, I mean, if you feel like you can do better, let's sign the contract and let's get it popping. I love to fight. I'm down to fight anybody. Give me your best. I'm a fighter. From last time we was talking about what's his name? Espinosa?
Tommy Espinosa, yeah.
Yeah, Tommy. Yeah. So yeah, I'm down to fight, bro. Give me what you got.
Well, listen, you're at the top. You're at the top of the mountain now, and to get to that top of the mountain, you've had a ton of help. I know that your wife has been really a great support system for you. You just got done putting the kids to bed. Talk to me a little bit about your support system at home, and how they've made it a little bit easier for you to get to that room and train for that extra session, or feel good about what when you get out of that session and you're burned up. If to know what you have, that love at home, it's got to be a great feeling. Talk to me a little bit about that home love and support you got.
All right, yeah, I got the best support at home. My boys, Jason, Jeremiah, they are the best. They are behaved kids. They listen. Sometimes they get online and our daddy got to use his dad voice and they straighten up. But like majority of the times they're great boys. They listen to their mom. She's great. She take care of business when I'm not there. She get up in the morning with me. Like this whole camp, she got up in the morning with me, and we both went running at the gym every morning. And then if we couldn't do it that morning, she'd come home from work, and we'd go do it late night after we put the kids to bed. So she's been the best ever, and she always been the best ever, like every fight camp. So, like, coming home from the gym, they usually in bed, sleep, so that kind of sucks. I got to be quiet when I get home. I like to bump my music when I jump in the shower. I got to jam out after a nice workout, but yeah, coming home, they usually in bed, so I don't get to see my kids as much when I was in training camp. But like this week right now, we're gonna take a week or so off, and I'm just gonna be relaxing with them and spending time with them. They start baseball next week.
I'm sure they're happy, man. Dad's got the belt now. You know what I mean? That's got to make them feel good too, man. Rell, give some shout outs or some love to anybody else, man. If you have some sponsors, some teammates to help you get ready for that championship fight, coaches, give out some love. I know you got a lot of it.
Most definitely, everybody at Aries Combat, everybody at Next Level, my coach Dave Graff, my coach Ed Beans, my team on both sides been great, and they support me. I got so much love from all my teammates, friends, family, and shout out to everybody that's sponsoring me, man. I appreciate y'all. I shout y'all on social media, and I love y'all all, especially my job. My job was amazing. They let me take that time off I needed to lose this weight. And then, the owner has been very supportive, man. He had me crying the last 2 days, man. He had me today. We went to lunch today at my job, and he just was being so supportive and telling me, keep chasing my dream. He's like, I'm working so hard. I'm doing so much. You never seen nobody, like, do as much as I do and still come to work with a smile on your face. So he definitely touched me today. So he's a good dude, him and his family.
That's a great. Yeah, I love to hear that, man. Because listen, the people that just watch the sport, you don't realize how much that means to a fighter. You know what I mean? How much that means to you, because it's such a lonely life in the cage, and to get that support and that love to get in there, it gives you that much more energy. Once again, I am with the champ. Thundercat, Rell Hodge, the LFA Bantamweight, and they're calling it the interim champion. We'll see if somebody has the courage to sign that contract to get in there. And once again, Rell Hodge, pleasure talking to you. I can't wait to hear some more fight news. What's next for you? This is well deserved. I know you've been working hard. I talk with your coach Dave Graff all the time. I know he loves you to death, and I'm happy for you, and I'm happy for the team. I can't wait to talk to you again when you have some more fight news, even if it's back at LFA, who was a great organization, whether it's in the UFC, no matter where it's at. I know you're going to go in there and put on a show, and the champ is in the house. Rell, thanks for giving me some time, man. Always a pleasure to talk to you.
You too, Bob, man. I appreciate you.